sporadically until we got break. Because that's gonna, lead to more wins. We gotta be ready for him. Without further ado, let's get it to the Game Entertainment Network.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next.
2025.
Just about to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Brandon Parra. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So
you said what?
I said I had planned on moving, so I was going to sit here. That's what you were doing.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to the game.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'm gonna sit there. Once you get up, I'm gonna sit there.
Okay.
So it don't move.
And we are
So it don't be
underway
fine.
in game one of the series.
I ain't gonna watch that. I'll be able to see by my phone when it's
As
over.
long as the cats don't try to jump up here and bump shit,
And he
it should be good.
deals.
You could also set it on the desk too. If they don't. So.
he's been raking in recent games, and a big reason getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently.
Go off in 10
And you
minutes.
see the results.
Oh, okay.
The pitch.
As short as you can do it.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
the
do you
strike.
want me to? Okay. I don't know if they'll fit on my hanger because mine are already on there. But I
drops in there.
have a headphone hanger that I use for mine. We did hang them over the monitor before, but it's up to you wherever you want to put them.
Got him. Now one away.
Hey.
Up next for the Pirates, Termarr Johnson. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Bunting for a hit. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So, man aboard. Brian Reynolds here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And it's fouled away.
All right, Mr. Reynolds.
The pitch.
Ball.
Good eye.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. Reynolds tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side.
Got hit.
Knocks it down.
Bad
He
business.
doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out.
The shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
All right.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. He swings and fouls one off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch is downstairs. Sharp grounder. That's
Oh,
for a
my
base
God.
hit.
Get him out home. Get him at home. Got him out.
And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now at the plate, Jack Sawinski. In there, and it's 0-1.
out.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Goes down looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now it's Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. They say you win.
Oh, two.
And the right-hander deals. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
All right.
Got him. Swinging for the K.
Wow,
Couldn't
make the
catch
big
up
bucks.
to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And now Leody
For
Taveras.
the Rangers, the center
You know, this
fielder,
guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-1.
Ball two.
Contreras. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Got him. And there's one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that one is lifted in the air. Senzel makes the grab for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now it's Corey Seager. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is filled up. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Para back to work. There's a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's Nick Senzel. In there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The 0-2.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Andy Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Slice the other way and foul. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Hayes tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch inside, and the count's full. Termarr Johnson next to bat for the Bucks. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. The 3-1. That's through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The kick, the 3-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Reynolds gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Termarr Johnson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Johnson, in his second season, only 20 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022. Oh, and 2 now. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a pitch. And there's a ball.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at second. He was late there.
1-1.
Strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Ball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Walker pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Pop up here, third base side. Cruz hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 9th, the third baseman, Patrick.
Now here is Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. And a 2-1 on the way. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. On to the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Walker. Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. And the right-hander back to work. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Rizzo.
Pitch
No,
misses,
outside.
and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he deals. Just missed.
Go. 2-1.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. Now fly ball to right center. Tavares going after it. Got it. Nice grab. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And out of here. He'll touch them all. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Andy Rodriguez digs in now. First
Ball 1.
offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself
That's
to the
out.
bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Pirates 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. The Rangers yet to pick up a hit here. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Seager.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one fouled off. 2-2. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 3. Rowdy Tellez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work. That's a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The 0-2 stays alive. And the 0-2. And it goes just foul. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throw over to Tellez, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. And there's the strike. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And the right-hander deals.
No, that's a ball.
Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Ball, one strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taveras going after it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Christian.
So next to hit for Texas, Christian Arroyo. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sawinski should have this one. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Corey Lee. Flied out his first time. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a 1-2. Out to short. Can't glove it cleanly.
They're going to tag him with the error right there. That's the right ruling. So still no hits for the offense, but maybe this free base runner gives him something to get up for. It also forces him to work out of the stretch now on the mound. So we'll see how it affects it.
So up next, Patrick Wisdom. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one way outside. 3-2 now. Leody Taveras waiting to hit for the Rangers. Goes down looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. To the right side, Tellez. He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Jack.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike. Oh, 1 down. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Christian Walker, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Ball 1 low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Pirates 1 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted back there. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Ian Happ will hit next. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Taveras at second with nobody out. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
On strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. 1 out and a runner at second. Next one misses. Full count now. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Yeah, the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Harleen Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game, stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
And now the lefty. That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Tavares settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Senzel.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Senzel. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
The 1-1. That one pushed foul. 1-2 now. And now 2-2. Swing and a bouncer. On the run, throw to first, and that will end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
For the Rangers, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And here's a slow roller. Johnson. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Dwayne Underwood Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Mateo, a left-hander, also throwing. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that one gets down, fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Over to first, and he saved.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Digging in, Christian Arroyo. And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now the catcher up to hit. Corey Lee. His righty-lefty splits there. Right-handed reliever. Out there to center. Reynolds going back some more, back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Patrick Wisdom stepping in for the Rangers. That to right. Senzel under it. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Hernandez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
The 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Termar.
And here is Termar Johnson, 1 for 3. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luis Mateo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
There's the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, that's a base hit. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one off the mark. 3-1 now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 3-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. We're tied at 1. Save! Seager stands in now. The 2-1. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
A new pitcher in the game, Will Crow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a pitch. Not even close there. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Seager leads off second with nobody out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rowdy Tellez stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 5-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And now 2-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Chase DeYoung taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 37, Chase DeYoung.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. And he deals. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's the catcher, Corey Lee.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Righty delivers in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
3-1.
And he walked him.
Inside.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Up next for the Rangers, Leody Taveras. The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. The count 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up, and the inning is over. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Through 8 full, it's the Rangers 6 and the Pirates 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jack.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering misses. 3-1. Chopper right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That was a moonshot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Christian Walker, the next Pirate to hit. And another ball. And a pitch. And that one is inside.
One strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. One down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. The 1-1. To third. Wisdom over to second, and that's a double play to end it.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
PlayStation